And when I say this is my new obsession, y'all, it is that time. Are you ready? Sharing my current favorites because we are now heading into winter. I don't know where you live, but fall basically hit us with the Chris Brown deuces and left the chat so rudely. So I'm really excited to share not just my favorite like fashion finds, of course, what I have been wearing left, right, and sideways, but the beauty things that are keeping my skin looking amazing as the temperatures have cooled, plus home things and life updates, just a lot of exciting things. So grab your little drinky drink, and if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former sustainable materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator behind Little Miss JB Style, helping you find not just what's gonna look good, cause baby, of course we want to look good, but what feels good. And I'm gonna dive right in with like the quick and dirty of my beauty, because having clear skin, having to not worry about pimples and breakouts, red spots, darkness, that makes me feel so good. Because I don't know if y'all went through that in high school and in college, like everyone around you seemed to have clear skin, and then I just blemish was everywhere. And this was before YouTube was as big as it was, so we were drugstore shopping, buying shades of makeup that did not match, getting products that just were too harsh for the skin. Ugh. So one of the great things about aging is finally learning like the right products that help you with that. And first and foremost, Versed, this balm. When I tell you, this cleansing balm, it has eucalyptus oil. Look, it's basically gone. That's how much I love this product. It smells so good, that eucalyptus. It's one of my favorite scents. I personally put eucalyptus in my diffuser just to like have a nice fresh smell for honestly any time of the day. I just like those kinds of scents. So in my skincare, this is really great. It does not irritate my skin. It's not overpowering. It doesn't make my skin blotchy or anything. And when I say it melts into your skin and it removes all of your makeup in one go. I would show it off, but y'all, because I'm on my last little drops and I have yet to re-up, I can't afford to waste none of it. Like, that's how much I love it. Like, this is my obsession right now. I cannot get enough. So when I say, if you're looking for a good facial moisturizer that's going to be hydrating, I mean hydrating, you see this glow. Again, I come on here with no makeup for y'all so y'all can see the proof in the pudding. The Versed, one of my favorites. But you know, good face wash is like just part of the battle. You've heard me talk about it, but this SK2 facial essence, this, y'all, I love this. And I love this so much that I'm actually going to be giving a full-size bottle of this away on my Instagram for 12 days of giftmas. That's how much I love y'all, because you see I am making my way through this bottle. And while I would love to keep the other bottle, I want one of you to experience just how amazing, like, my obsession with this is so real. It's so hydrating. There's no scent to this at all. It goes on so amazingly, and it leaves my skin nice and plump and hydrated. Just like so good, so amazing. So this is another one that right after I wash my face, morning and night, absolutely go to. But what really has been helping my skin thrive right now, this little combo pack from Ren Skincare. So y'all have heard me talk about Ren Clean Skincare for a while. I have been an ambassador for them for years. This is not sponsored in any way, but they have just sent me products over the years to try out. When I tell you, this Ever Calm line is my favorite line from them. Okay, so starting with the Barrier Serum. This is so good. It just comes out nice and thick. Like, look at that. It's amazing. It is not scented at all, again, for those of you who are worried about this. And what I love about Ren Skin is it is like clean skincare, okay? For those of you who are wanting more organic, who are wanting natural ingredients, and that's not gonna irritate your skin. I have love Ren Skincare, and every time they send me this line, that's something I do hoard for myself. I'm currently giving away their AHA toner over on my Instagram for the giveaway, but anytime I get these bottles, I gotta keep it, because on top of that, this is their travel size overnight recovery balm. Again, y'all know it's good when it's basically empty. I have a couple, like, look, just a couple like 2 nights saved up in there. But when I talk about hydrating, like, I love the combo of these two together. Just the hydration of my face wash, leaving my skin just so nice, so dewy, so I mean plump. It's plumpity up, right? It's giving glow. It's giving like, and not oily glow like I just put on oil to like make it shine for y'all. Like, this is just what it does. and then going in with the recovery balm, y'all. It's just so, again, I would swatch it. Y'all know I would normally swatch it, but I cannot afford to waste any of this. So this is another one I really, really love. And all of these around the holiday season to make really, really great gifts. Like these are the gifts you give that like friend or your mom who refuses to buy the skincare product she says she needs. Like she knows she wants some anti-wrinkle, she knows she needs something for hydration, but refuses to spend money on like a nicer product. That's the other reason I love these. Like these are really great, obviously, gifts for ourselves. And of course, the good skin, the clear skin, making us feel good. But again, like giving also makes me feel good. So I really love, like I said, the 12 days of Giftmas have been a labor of love, y'all. If you are not following me on Instagram, you're missing out because when I say I am dropping literally a couple thousand of dollars worth of gifts, like, because it just, again, like I really wanted to thank all of y'all for rocking with me on this journey and really allowing me to be myself and show up as myself and talk about what I love and actually make a full-time income off of that. Like, it's so, we'll get into that in the life updates. We'll get into that in the life updates. But moving into the clothes, because I know you like to hear about the pieces I am literally wearing all the time. First and foremost, I actually have it on right now, this sweater from H&M. Okay, this is 3 years old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They've dropped something very similar. I will link all of that down below. I cannot get enough of this sweater. It's just so easy and so chic, and I literally cannot believe I'm actually wearing it over jeans, like over pants. But it's so cool and elevated. Like I love that about this sweater dress. I knew when I purchased it, this was going to be a dress that I could easily wear by itself or layer and have a lot of fun with this. And it was going to give me a lot of versatility, and that's always what I look for. If I'm spending my money on anything, I do not care the price points. I have to make sure it's something that I'm wearing and re-wearing. Like if you are a one-time wear girly, honestly, just get off my page because that's not what we do here. Like for me, feeling good is making sure I'm spending my money wisely so that I have money for all the things that I want to do with my life, whether that's travel, shop, gifting to everybody, like, and so a huge part of that is buying with intention, buying pieces that I love and can wear and will last me for years. And baby, as you can see, this dress gets me complimented every single time I step out of the house. Couldn't have been more than $50. And again, it's holding up so well and looking absolutely amazing. Like the thick cable knit details, I'm so obsessed with that this season. Like that is something you're gonna see a lot of after the holiday outfits are over and we get into like the winter fits, because this is such an easy way to add interest and elevate any look. Then this also should be no surprise, the men's cargo jeans from Zara. When I say like no other jeans in my wardrobe really exist right now, like these jeans, these jeans, we're not gonna start talking about how we fit in the jeans because, but they are still available, and I love that they dropped other colors because I am actually eyeing up this kind of like dusky brownish color for the like winter fall season because I love the blue. I also just feel like y'all are about to be sick of these jeans if I don't find an alternative soon. Because honestly, the only other two pairs of jeans I've been reaching for right now are the Target Barrel jeans and these jeans from Fashion Nova. Like, that's it. But when I say these cargo jeans, they're so fun. I literally get stopped by people of all ages. I've had the cutest older lady. She probably was in her 80s, just so adorable. Like, now where do I get some jeans like that now? Like, just so cute. While I was shopping at the grocery store wearing these, and then even like I said, I'll probably be walking around the mall and somebody else will come up and just, I'm like, y'all, the men's section at Zara, okay? The men's section of Zara. We don't need to pay Attico jean money today when Zara has these babies still available. So these were hands down one of the best purchases. I have these in a size 28. Yeah, a size 28. That is just a size under my usual size, I would say, but for men's sizing, because things do tend to run baggier, these worked perfectly. And I literally, again, just as you're seeing, left, right, sideways, is gonna get worn. Not just my favorite, but y'all's favorites too. And Zara restocked them this year. That's right. That's right. The burgundy croc ox blood boots. Okay, so I will not lie, they did restock these. They are currently, I think, over $120. I scored mine on sale for $30. Do with that information what you will. Like, I did look up, like, the store had them in my size, which is a miracle in it of itself, let's be honest. But then, like, for $30 during their holiday sale, it was a no-brainer. But I will say at $128, I've linked to a couple of similar ones that Again, just depending on what your budget is and realistically, because these are not real leather. This is faux leather, which I keep in mind when it comes to pricing. So they're made well. I have worn mine left, right, down, sideways. Here's the ways you've seen me wear them so far. And they've lasted really well for over a year. So keep that in mind. I think like that's the hard part. When I get something on sale, I'm like, ooh, would I recommend these at full price? Because that's another thing I'm always keeping in mind, y'all. Like if I wouldn't buy it at full price, I'm not buying it just because it's on sale. I know that sounds crazy. And I know like, but that has kept me from wasting a lot of money. Is like that simple thought. Like if I wouldn't pay full price for this, I'm not getting it just because it's on sale. Now if I was willing to pay full price and now I'm just patiently waiting for it to go on sale, that's different. And that's what I do all the time, right? Like I will eye pieces up, especially with Black Friday. I had my list like weeks ago. Then I was like, okay, as soon as that little 30-40% off come, add to cart, add to cart. Because there's a difference between like, yes, I will pay full price for it, I just don't want to, versus like, ooh, this is on sale. Like that's a completely different thought process. And for me, I have just found being more intentional in that way, where it's like, just because it's on sale does not mean I'm getting a good price on it and doesn't mean I'm actually gonna wear it. Has really just helped me to, again, build a wardrobe that I love and feels good and looks good. Then, should be no surprise, this Fashion Nova jacket. Okay, look, like I knew when I saw it, I was like, yep, I have been eyeing up a jacket like this or a version of a jacket like this for years. 4 years, and I really love fun colors because it's so easy then to make a statement in the colder weather when everyone wants to reach for black or reach for like, you know, maybe navy. A lot of people don't really wear color in general. Like on casual days, like I don't know about you, for me, I reach for black. On my casual days, like I'm just trying to put something on and go. But for that reason, like when it does come to jackets and things like that, I personally like having colors, so I know like, hey, this is gonna add something different and be a little bit more of a pop, but still be something that I'm gonna want to wear, because green, that's my color. I look good in green, okay? And that's the other thing I'm always keeping in mind when I'm choosing colors. I don't follow the trends, like this is the trending color. I go with colors that I like to wear and will wear year over year. So this one is just so fun, like paired with the Zara men's jeans, paired with like another green piece and the leather piece from Fashion Nova. Making a statement. Like jackets like these are so easy and they don't have to break the bank, but will look amazing and really just elevate your wardrobe. So I really, really, really loved this pickup and have been reaching for it, especially now that it's cold. Still don't know why fall just felt the need to give us that Irish goodbye, and like winter just, you know, I feel like that every year though. I don't know if that's just me, but every year I just feel like winter catches me off guard because I know it's coming, but you just never know what day and how quick it's gonna go, like straight to 0 degrees, straight to too cold, like straight to, you know what, we just gonna go ahead and put my clothes in the towel warmer and snuggle up and just, this is it. I'm not moving. I refuse. Like I got my heated blanket out, y'all, and me and Anna literally fight over it because she loves laying on the heated blanket just as much as I do. So I literally do set it out for her to lay on during the day, but then we be boxing when it's my time to shine, because once I'm ready to lay it down, get comfortable, and put on my comfort show, like right now I just finished Dexter. I don't know if y'all ever watched that. That was too much, honestly, like too much of a roller coaster. But I'm just now starting Sprint on Netflix. I really loved watching Noah Lyles and everyone else's journey, like leading up to the biggest race, of course, with the Olympics. So I just love those behind the scenes. So that's my other show that I'm watching right now. If you watched my most recent vlog, you saw that Hoop Mobs came to the DA time was had. They gifted me some earrings, and when I tell y'all, these are my favorite thing right now. Like they're a little big to go with this sweater, otherwise I would be wearing them, but for the holidays, for special occasions, like just a good statement earring, y'all. These are under $20. Black owned, woman owned, like what? And here are some of the other pairs that I got from them as well. I am obsessed, and I do have a little discount code for y'all in the description below, so you can get a little discount on your girl to treat yourself, because they're so fun, such great quality. She has a bunch of different varieties as well. No matter your style, if you like more simple earrings, if you want more statement earrings like Hoop Mob has been killing it right now. They dropped a couple of new styles that I'm eyeing up, and I really, really cannot get enough. Like I said, for the 12 days of Giftmas, I was like, yeah. Guess you've seen these. Act like you haven't seen these. Act like you haven't seen me wear it. Have I worn these every day? Maybe, and Ain't like they're that good. Like, and who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? I'm gonna look good every time. And that's why I love a good statement earring in general. Usually a hoop, but the pearl hoops, oh, y'all, I'm just worth every penny. Just so fun, so good for the holiday season. Then probably something you wouldn't expect. I love a house boot, okay? I know that we have slippers. House boots in me, I'm sorry, these are gonna win every single time because I need warmth, okay? I don't like to be cold. Like, I know the girlies say they come alive in the fall. I feel like I actually kind of go into my shell a little bit, style wise, when the weather starts to cool down because it's like, I just don't like to be cold. I would rather be hot. I would rather be hot because then I can be in a swimsuit, jump in a pool, and cool down. Like, I need too many layers to move around in the winter and be warm. And then it's like I might get a little too, and then I gotta start shedding layers. The layering game in me, I'm still working through it. But around the house, the boots. It's gotta be the boots. I got these inexpensive ones from H&M probably like 2 years ago. And I always will say, like, I don't need designer when it comes to these kinds of products. Like, even with the UGG boots that are making a rise, the platform style, I do like those. I don't need to spend $170 though, if I'm so honest. Like, a lot of brands are doing these products well, that as long as you're not crazy with it, you know what I mean? And I think that's, we've had this conversation a couple times, right? Like, you got to take care of your clothes if you want them to last a long time. And I also don't buy clothes that I don't plan to not take care of, even when it comes to stuff that I'm wearing around the house. But for that reason, that is why I can buy things at H&M, or I could buy a pair of, like knockout boots from Pretty Little Thing, and they're gonna last me 5, 6, 7 years, like, which is really decent considering the price point as well. Because again, we're probably gonna start seeing a lot more people a little bit more concerned about that cost per wear, and that's something that I'm always keeping in mind, like considering how much I'm spending on this. How much am I going to wear it? And then how long am I actually going to be able to wear it? Like, that's the other question a lot of people miss, is like, how long will it actually last? Not just how many times you're going to be able to wear it. So that's the reason, especially now with a lot of businesses looking to make sure, again, like, it's so hard because fast fashion, they are trying to give you something cheap and not make you want to come back. You know what I mean? Like, but also understanding that something priced higher doesn't also mean that it was made better. So again, for around the house, I don't mind giving the more inexpensive options because it's around the house. I'm not doing anything crazy, so these are gonna last me probably another 2 or 3 years if I'm honest. And they're, again, so cozy and they look good. Like, whenever I want to do cute little like cleaning around the house videos and things like that, I don't have to worry about like my girl's feet being out or just like socks. The boots look so cute and so fun as well, just lounging on the house. And again, they keep me warm, which is the most important thing. Now, I will not lie, my wish list is not big right now because it's the holidays, so I save up everything and kind of let my family and friends decide whatever's in their budget to gift me things. But there are two things that hands down I for sure am trying to figure out how to add to my closet right now. One, a Kangol hat. Ever since I rewatched Sex and the City and saw Samantha Jones hitting this look, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. And the UK girlies are making a case for the revival. And so Kangol has two styles. I've seen this really cute fuzzy one, and I'm mixed because the hard part is I want the fun color in a fuzzy one, but I don't like the shades that they have for the colors. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get the fuzzy one in black. But then they also have this style, which feels a little more modern, a little more fun, and the colors in this are hitting so good. Like this burgundy one, like, you're gonna, it's just giving cool auntie. It is like for my Auntie Claus character for next year. What? And then also I love the brown shade in this one as well. Like this style, actually, I feel like they do the colors really well. Like just very like true to the colors that I would wear. So I'm actually looking at not just the brown, but I have considered the green as well. I won't lie to you. Like, if you see me in Kangles, just know it's my new personality and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, and in fact, you're probably going to join me because once you see it, it's just so cool. It's just so fun. And I think it's such a good homage to, like, I'm excited. Then the other thing that's on my wish list, I don't specifically need Tom Ford sunglasses, but a style like this has just been seared into my brain. Like, I'm a fixator when it comes to fashion. I know that that helps me to not overspend because it's like I'm so focused on just like getting this one piece. And I'm not usually easily distracted, like, ooh, I need this, ooh, I need that. And that has come with just years of, again, I have wasted God knows how much money and time and energy buying just anything that caught my eye. You know what I mean? And that's why my closet wasn't filled with pieces that looked good, worked well together, made me feel good, because I just was like, ooh, squirrel, ooh, you know. And so learning to be more fixated, like, okay, yeah, like I'm seeing my fit, I'm missing something. What is that something? Bow, it's, you know, it's the sunglasses, or it's a shoe, or it's a jacket. And then really like taking my time to find that right piece. So I love the look of the Tom Ford, but y'all know how I feel about overspending for plastic. You're never gonna convince me that designer sunglasses that are entirely plastic are worth hundreds of dollars. I don't care who's, I don't like, unless you're an up and coming black designer. I, there's no need. There's no need. And even then, like, it's so hard because I know the price of the plastic. That's what I spent my job. I spent years, again, from your sustainable bestie, years working on plastic roll goods, leather, like cloth. This, so knowing the cost of just like what the material in its raw form is, and like even the manufacturing to get it to, it's like it's not even close to what y'all think it is. Like the wholesale prices on a lot of these pieces versus the retail price tag that we see, y'all, the markups on a lot of these, it would make you sick. Like, and knowing that it does. Like, again, it just does. Like, and knowing the history of a lot of these designer brands that people stand after that have not supported us, like, I don't feel inclined to give you full price munties. So this is definitely something it's probably gonna eye up a dupe or something like that, because that's just how it is for me. I'm gonna be so honest. Unless material dictates a strong starting point, right? Like, okay, I know it's cashmere. I know it's cashmere from this specific country that has the most desirable cashmere and then manufactured, right? Like, but you need a lot of information, and a lot of brands don't give you all of that information on purpose. So they can say it was finished here and made here, and conversation for another day. For another day. That is a huge reason why I have the approach I have when it comes to fashion and shopping and sustainability. It's more for me about buying with intention, making sure I'm gonna wear that piece for as long as I can wear that piece, make it look good for as long as I can make it look good. And when I am done with it and it still looks good, finding it a second home, y'all. Like, I have a whole Poshmark account, and I literally will hold on to things for years because I would rather it find a new home than be sent to the trash and to a landfill. Like, that's just me. That's how I roll. And that's just been my approach to fashion. So when it comes to, like I said, designer pieces, that's why you won't see me brag on having designer pieces unless it is a black owned designer, because respectfully, having the other brands that have been around for years, it's not a flex to me. But supporting up and coming designers who have fought tooth and nail to be in the industry, I think it's more of a flex. Like, and I know how much more that purchase means to that designer compared to, again, like Tom Ford and that company, you know what I mean? Billions, right? My one sale, it's not making or breaking them. But an independent designer, it could be them being in business another couple of months, you know? So just a little insight again about what makes me feel good when it comes to just purchasing and where I purchase from and why I do choose some of the brands and places that I choose. Then some really exciting things in terms of like my favorites from this month. First and foremost, finally my brother got to come and hang out for Thanksgiving. It has been years. So he is my older brother by 1 year. He is married to his wife. They've been married for a couple of years, and they have my nephew. And I don't know why, but I always kind of thought my parents are divorced. So it went from kind of big family gatherings for the holidays to just like me, my mom, her boyfriend, my grandma, or my dad, his girlfriend, and maybe, you know what I mean, like, you know, some of the family, like my uncle. But it went from these big gatherings to being small, and I will not lie, like, it was such a, it's okay, you know what I mean? But I did miss, like, I always kind of thought, like, at some point, maybe we'd figure out a way to kind of have, like, the really big, you know, family celebrations I see a lot of people have. So finally, my brother, I don't want to call it one out, but a lot of the holidays, it's her side of the family. And so we you know, we might get to see him for a couple of hours or not at all. And so I love my brother. Y'all, that's my twin. So I really missed having him around for the holidays and not seeing him as much. So it was really nice to have him and my mom and my grandma and my, you know, sister-in-law, my nephew, like a much bigger Thanksgiving. I was so grateful for that. Because again, I love having, he's such a good soundboard for me. He's such a great energy for me. And it's, you know, when you get older, you know, you really do appreciate that stuff more, like really getting to spend time with your loved ones. And I don't have any immediate family here in Michigan. So, you know, my brother and my grandfather in Chicago, my mom and my grandmother are in Wisconsin. My dad is all the way in Baltimore. So, like, I can't just go to my friend, like my family's house and be like, oh, I just want to, you know, see you and hang out. And so it was really nice to get to see everybody in that capacity and just get to really hang out and spend that quality time. It means so much to me, as much as I detest the 8-hour, sometimes 9-hour drive one way. Okay. It's worth it every single year. And then if you watch the vlog, you already know we hosted our second workshop. Guys, it went so well. We had so many questions I wasn't even expecting, and really just like fueled us into like hosting a series of workshops in 2025. Also maybe dropping that digitally for y'all. And speaking of dropping things digitally, I had so many requests because of how well the workshop went and the feedback. I have launched my ebook for you guys who are creators or businesses wanting to actually make an impact, because so often I hear like, if I just went viral, if I just had more followers. I barely have 10K on all my platforms. I don't have over 15K on any platform yet. And I have been making a full-time income for almost 2 years now doing this, doing what I love. And that can be what you can do too if you have intentions, understand how to really create with impact and intention and for every part of your customer journey, and really honing into yourself and your story and what makes people gravitate to you. So I have a link to that. It is on sale right now just for the holidays because the price is going to be bumped up in 2025, y'all. I'm going to be honest. But for right now, it is on sale. You can get a link to shop that in my description below. And I really hope you love it because I spent so much time really making sure to outline a lot of the principles that I have learned, a lot of the mistakes I have made, and giving you that going beyond just posting the content, like how to really create a strategy that is going to work for you, how to create content that is very you, authentic to you, and will be what people want to see and something that you can sustain. Because that's the other thing, y'all, like doing this, a lot of people don't realize how much of a job this is until they do it. And so that was the other thing I really wanted to make sure I was highlighting in the ebook, like how to overcome your mental blocks, being honest about what a consistent schedule can look like for you, and understanding what that might take in order to get there. So all that's outlined in my ebook. I'm so excited. There's also a free template to my Notion tablet, how I keep all of my things organized, going through ideating and putting things together in a calendar. So that is all linked below. The other really exciting thing, y'all, I have two more exciting things really. I finally signed up for Flexology with my girl Chelsea. That's right. The other thing in 2025, I might be finally getting my splits in my 30s. Because she assured me that majority of people who've come into her class and have had that on their goal list have attained it through her course. So I'm really excited because I love Chelsea's workshops in general. She's such a great teacher and such a great person. She's so nice. She's so sweet. So I'm so excited. Finally bought that for myself for the holidays. So I will be taking you guys along in 2025, like my journey to being more flexible, all the things I'm learning, all the things I'm releasing, because I can tell there's still a lot of tension, still a lot of blocks up in here that I know I need help to get through. Like I can watch only so many YouTube videos before it's like I do need some hands-on help. So I'm so excited. So excited. And the last thing, okay, I'm teasing this because I need my friend to really confirm and sit down, but I might also be dropping a podcast. I'd also be dropping a podcast with my bestie Eden, who has won 2 Emmys here in Michigan, not in LA, not in Atlanta, not in New York, a production company in Michigan. And we just thought it'd be so fun to talk about being on the same side of the coin, but in very different capacities, right? Because she does video production for like ad campaigns that can be on TV and traditional advertising. Plus she does documentaries. That's how she won her 2 Emmys, was for her documentaries, doing work with PBS and things like that. She lands such incredible deals. She has less than 5K followers for her production company and lands $200,000 deals. I just want you to hear that. $200,000 deals with less than 5,000 followers. Again, talk about impact. Talk about creating with impact. And so talking with her about the things that she goes through on her side of the business, and same with me, where it's like I also do video production for brands and do more advertising and marketing, you know what I mean, and how it's seen just so differently, and how like we go about getting the money and getting the brand deals and bringing in some amazing guests, because Detroit is filled with amazing creatives. I will say that, like, we've had so many cool people popping up. Melissa Butler of the Lip Bar. We've got a couple people like the owner of Glamaholic. So really working to bring in some fun people to talk to as well, not just kikiing with us, because y'all, we are, if you think I'm funny here, just wait. So I'm so excited. We are targeting to drop that mid-January of next year. So stay tuned. To all that. So I'm so excited. And like, I know at the end of the year, I want to give like a recap of like lessons learned from my first almost 2 years being in business as a creator. I really want to talk about just some of the like wins, you know, brand collaborations and trips and things like that. And I was looking at just the brand collabs I landed this past couple of months and the amount of money I brought in the past just 2 or 3 months. It was like, you know, and so I'm really excited to just share like what that's looked like from how it looked like when I was working full time versus how it looked like when I finally like made that jump, to just show y'all like how big of a difference having this focus and this time to really focus on the business was everything I needed to take it to where it needed to be, and could have been honestly much sooner had I been braver a little bit, and also just had more faith in it, because for the longest I actually never thought I was gonna do this full time. Well, here we are now. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this month's favorites. Again, learning about the skincare, keep them all together, the pieces that I cannot stop wearing. And I'm really excited to hear about, of course, what some of your favorites from this month are. Please drop them below. I love sharing in your guys' joy. If you tune into my Instagram stories every Monday, you know the first thing I'm gonna ask you is how was your weekend and what brought you joy. So I really want to hear about the things that you are currently loving right now in the comments below. And if you like these styles of videos, then I know you're gonna like this entire playlist with even more of that content. But before you head over there, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Don't miss a video from your girl if you love lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and just finding what makes you feel good in all areas of life. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there.